Greetings, travelers, and welcome back to TolkienCraft 2. And again, we're going to be doing some dev work. This episode is going to be a little shorter. Pretty much just going to show off what I've done since the last time we met. And that way you can see where we're going. Talk about some things coming up and some ideas that we've had. And, you know, just kind of showing around. So let's go ahead and take a look. So if you remember last time we were doing the walls and talking about it, I have decided to leave the stone brick. It really I like the way it really contrasts and stands out. Plus, it does match up with Barad-dûr in Mordor. So it fits. So, you know, the Witch King, which was the right hand of Sauron, that really stands out, makes it look like, okay, so yeah, this is his guy, this is his place. So one with that. Now I started doing some of the decorating. You know, we did the fires last time, and we got the tents, and basically make it look like it's been occupied. Up here is where the drastic change went. Finally decided to finish up the mountain. So we've kind of filled in here. Originally I was going to leave this as kind of like the area where they would be talked to and rallied and everything, but I decided go ahead and leave it as, you know, turn it into an area where basically they've moved in. They've decided to build a warg pit so they can breed wargs. The entire mountain has been redone. I used a mix of several different, like the Mordor dirt and Mordor gravel, and then with the abyssal cobblestone and abyssal stone to really give it the dark look. We've added the banners and everything, and I've even changed out the blocks here on the outer edge. But the inside, you know, we finished off the fortress in the center. So we're just going to take the long route. And I'm really happy how this. Now you'll see it's a little darker than normal because I have night vision off. So you can see what it would look like when you come in on your own. And of course this is the main area, the first floor, the entrance that would have been from the back but locked off. Now you guys won't be able to get this open, and I will be leaving it closed. But it's basically the backside where the mountain was. Go back here. Nope. Come on. Nope. Dang it. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, got it in time. Just really, you know, you can tell this is definitely not a good place. Then we go up to the second floor, which I went ahead and made it so it was uniform. It comes straight across up to here. And I thought I turned off announcements. Also switched out the lamps that were on the walls. It didn't really fit well, so I went with the candles because that looks better. Got some decoration up here. Did kind of a mini rendition of the banners. And oh, look who's here. The Witch King has moved in, sitting in his throne. We've got the banners here as well. And here's where one of the first things we found. So I really like how the area protection works from the banners from the Lord of the Rings mod. Tegan and I have been testing it out. We like how it functions. It's much nicer than the anti-builders. It's cleaner. Where the anti-builders, one of the biggest problems, if you die, you're pretty much going to lose your stuff because of the way it handles block placement. The banners, not so much. Graves are created. You don't lose your items. You can pick them up. You can even re-break your graves and retrieve your stuff, even if the area is owned. But you can't break any blocks, you can't place any blocks, you can't get anything, and when they're set right, you can't even break the banners. So, just as an announcement, we're going to be switching out the anti-builders as much as we can remember where they're at with those banners, because I like how they protect the world. But you'll see that the throne room is complete. We've got the decorations in, a little bit here or there that I'll do, but and then, of course, from the throne room, he can come out and, you know, address his troops and do his witch kingly thing. All the houses and everything I've kind of darkened up and left with that stone brick. Just kind of gives it that look of being corrupted, which is what I wanted. But yeah, pretty happy with how this all turned out. Now as far as, let's go over here. I don't need this. Oh, dang it. That was one of the ones that I keep. Oh, I'll just make a new one. It's not important. It was just the name. And it was just basically make it so that I could keep track of what was actually a wand I was using as a wand versus an actual sword. And grab that real quick. Behind the scenes work, folks. Go here, go here. Remember to get rid of that. Put that away so I don't do that again. Alright, so let's go here. So Tegan has been hard at work over here, working on the Barrow Downs, and the other night told me that the build part has been completed. I really like the way this effect is. So we're going to check. I also did some tweaks with the skin, so I'm going to see if I got it fixed this time so that you don't see the blackened. Ah, she moved things around. Look at that. Yeah, I like the way this works. Barrel weight, which it should be. Very nice. This was the work she said that she completed, so we're just going to kind of take a look. Oh, spider webs, spider webs. Yeah, she did a really good job here. I'll say this. Really, Tegan has really made an enormous help for me. She came in at a time where I was really kind of getting. Well, I mean, I've been doing this a lot by myself, and after 2 years, it gets to be a bit much. She came along and offered her help, and oh boy, you can easily get turned around in here, can't you? Came in and helped, and really kind of helped revitalize my enthusiasm, and you see what the last content update is, and you can see where we're going with the next content update. We've already got plans for quests, and I'm really excited for how things are going to go with this, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this just as much as the last content update. So, but I figured we'd show you all some of the work we've been doing since the last. Oh, spider webs, come on. Let me out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look, there's more bad guys. More bad guys. I'm going to go here first just to see, because folks, this is the first time I've looked down here. Like I said, she told me the other night that she was done, and I got the sounds in there. That's awesome. Hadn't come down to look. Aha! And there he is, the White King. And yes, my skin is properly working. That is awesome. So, we've got plans for quests here. Not necessarily part of the storyline, but we have plans for quests here. And good lord, this is a maze. I will have to let her know just how impressed this was. No more. No spiderweb. No spiderweb. No. And get out of here. Try to remember how to get out of here. There we go. Alrighty. So, you can see. Got a whole dungeon down there. And that's actually going to be a quest line in and of itself. And then the other area, she has been working on Thranduil's Halls. she's done a little bit more work. She was there last night working on this, so figured we'd come over and take a look and see what she's worked on over here. So far, this one is going to take a while. That's part of the reason why she was working to finish the other one, and I do the same thing. You just get to a point where you've got to go work on something else because it just, you know, working on the one thing like this, something this big, or like me doing the...
You need to call your mom.
Yeah, so when I get a little tired of working on the same spot over and over and over, I will usually have another area to go work on just to kind of take a break, clear my brain, because you kind of lose focus too when you're using the same spot all the time. So don't blame her. Plus, just the sheer volume of work that she's doing. I mean, this, you look at the map, this is the square area she's working on right now. The actual entirety of Thranduil's Hall is enormous. It will take up, if you can keep track of my mouse, it's probably going to fill up most, if not all, of this entire map screen by itself. It's huge. She's literally having to break it down into little blocks like this and work it like that in order to try to get it all in. She's using, not World Edit, Schematica to pull it into the map, and part of the reason I have not been helping on this is because I've given Schematica a try. Her and her husband have actually used it quite a bit, so they're very familiar with how it functions, so I've pretty much left them to work on everything because they know what they're doing. But that is all the more reason why the work that her and her husband do is so much appreciated. And, you know, if you guys, she just recently got a Twitter, so alright, welcome back again. Alrighty, so anyways, as I was saying, she's done a lot of work over here, and you can see she's even started at, if I remember placement wise, I believe this is going to be the area for the actual Thranduil's Hall, where he and his kin and everything, and oh, yep, there's the entrance. So, yeah, this is going to end up being the main build. Of course, you know, we'll do the rest of it, but it's just really important to note that, you know, there's a lot of work in going into these builds, and we're doing it because we know you guys enjoy it. I know I have most certainly enjoyed setting this up for you guys, and just can't wait to show you the quests that are going to be coming on this. The general idea with this set of quests, because this will be the last content update. We've pretty much plotted everything out. These builds that we're working on now will be the last ones that we're doing for the pack. After that, it'll just be mod updates, for as long as they update anyway. Of course, you know, because a lot of people are moving to 1.8.9, but for as long as the mods update, we shall continue to update. There has even, and this is a spoiler alert, there's even some talk of potentially working on a TolkienCraft 3, whereas this one is the 30 years before the events in Lord of the Rings. TolkienCraft 3 would actually take place during the events, is the current plan. So with that plan in mind, what we're attempting to do with this next set of quests, the main quest line, is to kind of take the player up to the events just prior to the Lord of the Rings, as far as from a story standpoint, not necessarily what's in the existing books, but from some of the extended content that people have written over the years and fan fiction and everything. So I think it's really going to be entertaining. Looking forward to your responses on this. Probably do a couple of more dev videos as we get some more work in progress. But like I said, this one's going to be a short one today. Just wanted to show off the work that's been done so far. And yeah, really appreciate you guys. Really big announcement, hitting 500 subs on my YouTube channel. That's amazing. Thank you guys. Really appreciate the fact that you like what I'm doing enough to continue to subscribe. I just, I can't say enough how much that means to me. So, again, thank you guys for coming by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. And you guys have a great day.